Hi boys and girls, today is Friday and I have a special challenge for you. This is going to be the only video for today and I want you to do this activity and post it to Seesaw. Everybody should try this because it's going to be a special video that I put together and this is going to be part of it. So I want you to think about what your favorite kindergarten memory is from our classroom. So a memory is something that you look back on that's already happened, that's special to you, and then you share it. So I have an example here. This says, my favorite kindergarten memory, and then there's a blank box where your drawing would go, and then right underneath it says, I will always remember, and then the lines. So if you would like to recreate this at home, you can, and you can write these words, or you can just draw your picture and write your words at the bottom, like this, okay? But I want you to think about the things from our classroom. So I'm going to go through a couple of mine and tell you about them. I'm gonna walk you through our day and tell you some of my favorite memories. So let's start with morning tubs. I loved how you guys would come in the morning. You knew what tub activity to do and you would work so well with your classmates. And then do you remember how there was always one person that got to put the tub away? That was a cool memory of mine from morning tubs. And then we would do announcements. I would love when we would stand together and say the pledge. After that, we would do our calendar. I loved having a calendar helper that can help run the calendar. I loved all the different ways that we counted. And then especially the Go Noodles and brain breaks. Those were so fun in the morning. After that, we would do math centers. I loved when we would do math centers with all the hands-on things like blocks and doing patterns with the pattern block pictures and building things. And after math centers, sometimes you remember we would go out for a mini recess. That was fun. After that, we would come back and we would usually do our morning message on the carpet. And sometimes I would read a story then. I love doing morning message and I love that we started our morning message all the same the whole year. And you guys got really good at reading those. After that, we would do centers and we would have parent volunteers come in and help. And I would do some guided reading groups. I love sitting with you and watching you go from just your letters to reading whole books. That's probably one of my biggest and most favorite memories is that you guys came into kindergarten learning your letters and now you're reading. But centers were such a great time. The listening center, the art center, the writing center, so many fun things. And you guys worked so well with your partners and just did a great job. After centers, we would go to lunch and we would come back and sometimes we would do handwriting. Do you remember our handwriting journals? You guys tried to do your neatest writing. We would go to special and then after specials was always art and writing. I loved our guided art drawings that we're still doing from home. And I loved when we wrote in our journals. You guys did a great job. We would put on some quiet music and you guys would write and draw. And how about when we would do our poem in class? Just kind of like how we do a poem on Seesaw now. We would take turns reading it and making actions. So fun. And then after all that, we would have our classroom playtime. And that was really fun to watch all of you play with your friends, be creative, draw, build things. We had such a great time this year and so many wonderful memories in our classroom. So I would like you to do this again. I'm going to show you this page. It says my favorite kindergarten memory. I want you to draw a picture of it and then write, I will always remember, and then write it for me. All right, boys and girls, what I want you to know is I want this to be a memory from our classroom. I know like recess is a favorite and lunch is a favorite and specials are a favorite, and that's awesome. But I want to know a memory from our classroom when we're in there, one of your favorite things. And make sure to color your picture and make it beautiful. And do you remember when we would write sentences and we wanted it to stand out? After we wrote in pencil, we would trace it in marker. Do you think you could do that too? Okay, so once you do that, I'm going to put the directions on Seesaw, but I want you to kind of hold this. I'm going to move my camera back so you can see. I want you to hold it right under your chin so that I could see your drawing and your sentences and have Mom or Dad snap a picture of you. Kind of close enough that I could see what you wrote and what you drew and also see your face. All right, boys and girls, I am so excited and I can't wait to see and hear what your favorite memory was. If you even want to record it also and read it to me, I think that would be a great idea. I'll make sure to put all the directions on Seesaw. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and guess what? I'm going to see you Saturday at the parade. I'm going to be there and be waving to all of you, and I can't wait. Have a good day, boys and girls. Bye-bye.